Yeah. Speaking of incels, you, we need to talk about that Vice thing. Another again.
Oh
God,
yeah,
look at these transitions, folks. How are you not giving us money? Look at all this. Look at this segue after segue after segue. Like we're so good at this. Like, look at how
amazing.
we're weaving this. It's like a Mr. Show episode. We're just weaving in subjects one after another into a
Unreal.
cohesive live stream that we totally will derail to shill to give us fucking money for how good this show is. It's so good. But yeah, this Vice thing with God, what's her name? Ellie something.
L Reeves.
Oh, Elle Reeves.
Yeah, that fish-looking bitch.
You know, hey, I mean, would you though?
No, I wouldn't. I would for the meme, but like I don't find her attractive. Everyone was like that feel when no, and it's like, man, you guys really just jerk off. Like, that when you like I really hate saying that. When you get to that point, it's like, yikes, man, you have a problem because like if you go out in public and see a girl with a sundress or something, she's fucked. Like it's about to be a London Nights in here.
Honestly, here's my take on that. If she took I think it's the glasses that really, and maybe the lenses that are probably making her eyes look fucking weird. She probably has really thick lenses, so it makes her shit kind of look a little bit more blown up than they should. I think without the glasses, maybe she'd be passable. That's my take on that. I don't know. I haven't seen a picture of her without her glasses though. Or she just had like some normal frames, I think maybe she'd be passable, but I don't know. But yeah, the incel thing. I didn't watch the whole special. I just watched like the little like 6-minute clip that you sent me on it or whatever.
Was it a
Um,
whole was it a whole expose? I thought it was just that 6 minute thing.
I thought it was a whole
Which
thing, but maybe
if that was it, like man, again, like because like I watched it and like the one takeaway that I had from it is like they literally picked like the worst fucking like they if they were serious they would have interviewed me. Let's be real.
yeah,
They
yeah.
would have gone to the source and like honestly, it's not like it wasn't a goal before, but now that I know how easy it is, like if all I have to do is not fuck to get on HBO. Where's my special, bitch?
I mean, hey, you already got on Showtime for it, so.
Exactly. Exactly.
I mean, come on, HBO, what are you doing? Yeah, I don't know. That whole thing was like, it was really fucking weird because, like, I'm like, where did they find this dude? Like, he's hosting some like.
Yeah, he's using like fucking tiny chat. Like I have a Discord server set up for incels that offer so many routes of escapism and also misogyny, and I have a community built. And what does this guy have? This guy has a fucking he makes a fucking Omegle chat.
Yeah, like with dudes like shitting their pants and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, that's not my incel. Okay.
No.
Hashtag not my incel there. Okay. And then like he's talking about all of his friends killing themselves, and I'm like, I'm not buying it.
No. A real incel would go out with a bang. Or 20. Pew, 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 pew. Oh, that's a throwback. But yeah, it's a joke, and honestly, like, it is funny how like quickly because like it's been. I guess this is just like the rate that like internet news makes its way into like the normie sphere because like it hasn't even been 6 months since the Toronto thing, which like was the inception of incel into like as a mind virus into culture. But like the thing is like people still haven't learned. Like you still see people like doing like incel is the new
in person.
honestly.
Yeah, really. It really is like dude. Whenever I had that whole not to make this all about me, but I mean I'm going to anyways. Whenever I was like getting into an argument with like that black cosplayer chicken it blew up or whatever, and like everyone like was calling me an incel and stuff and just like DMing me like, oh, you're an incel and blah blah blah, and I was like, well, what's wrong with that? Okay, like where's the insult here? Okay, incels are people too. Okay, and it doesn't disprove my point that she's a whore. Okay,
Yeah.
she's still a whore whether I have sex or not. You know, which I mean, like, I'm not an incel, obviously, um, but yeah, it's like these people just look at incels like they're just garbage humans. Like, which, like, honestly, like, the meme has gotten so out of hand that like 90% of these people don't even know what it means. You know what I mean? They don't get it.
No, they really don't. And I even cause like the incel thing, like I talked to intersectional feminist like at a party the other week, and like thanked her like your rhetoric is amazing because it is because two veins. Incels are obviously being dehumanized, which like whether or not you care about it, like we dehumanize left-handed people because they're not people and women all the time. So I don't want to be hypocritical, but like it is bad because incels are going to actually do something. Like you see the white people do something tweet has been resurfacing that meme format, and that's what the incels are basically. And it's like if ISIS was an incel movement, I don't know if you really want to be poking the bear with that one. Like so many dudes I see on Twitter, we're all around the same age. Not much motivation to really go to our jobs and participate in society anymore. So it could be pretty bad if we decide not to. I'll say that much.
It's like going into fucking like Baghdad and hosting a Draw Muhammad contest. You know what I
Yeah,
mean? Like it's the same fucking thing. Like I don't get it. You're just like trying to provoke these people that have like I mean they really have lost all hope at this point, right? Like and I mean not all hope. I mean I'm not saying these people are just like absolute losers or anything like that. Because I mean like honestly a lot of them are really smart. They're smart
yeah,
dudes because they're not wasting their time having sex, so they're like playing video games and like reading fucking books and shit. You know what I
yeah.
mean? Like,
But like the reason I brought that up is that I was talking on one of my older accounts recently. I was like arguing with like this verified, and the verified was just going with like the like literally just like I guess like the playbook that people are going with like just don't treat them like humans, and I'm like, are you sure you really want to do that? Because like like right now like what you're doing now is ableism. Like you're blaming a person for something they can't help, and they're like, well, what do you mean? Like they like why would they actually why would they like label themselves as this or identify as it? And it's like now you kind of see how people feel about fags and stuff, but to a greater extent, like you demonize like you just like not even listening to them is proof of how bad they really have it. Like
you know,
the even
you know, what
even
we, you know what we need?
what's that?
We need an incel pride rally.
Yeah. Oh,
Unironically, we need maybe we can get Wild Goose to help organize this. We need an incel pride rally.
mhm. Well, I was talking to this one girl that lives in Poland, and they're actually talking about doing a bachelor tax, which is a tax on single men over 21. Which, like, I understand why they're doing it because they're actually doing it as like a fertility law type thing. So, like, men, like, to kind of prevent, I guess, like, Tinder, like the effects of Tinder and whatnot, like hypergamy and sleeping around and whatnot.
Yeah.
I don't see it too far off from something that's invented in America. Like I think Mena's joked about it before, but like pretty soon employers are going to be asking like the last time you had sex and stuff, and like if you have a girlfriend or not. It's like
Oh yeah, it was like that. What was it, that
that,
Asian
that's
that
pretty,
Asian bitch was like, "Do you have incels where you work?" Remember
yeah,
that shit? Like,
yeah. They'll root you out, and man, that's gonna be so fucked because that's when all the pressure cookers I bought on Prime Day are really gonna start popping off.
yeah, it's I don't know. I don't get it. I don't get it. Um, I like what do you like what honestly like I don't know what they hope to accomplish with it really, other than just
I guess it would just be like, like they really hate Gamergate. I guess that's the only thing I could think of.
Well, I think a lot of it really what it is like, it's like these like guys that have like really lowered their like, because honestly I think a lot of incels just have kind of standards. I think that has a lot to do with
I
their
have no standards, ladies. DM me.
you have some. I mean, you're not gonna bang some 4 out of 10 300-pound
No,
land whale or anything like that.
they can't be fat.
Yeah, but I mean that's what I'm saying. Like, right, like
That's it.
yeah. Um, that what if she has like 100 black boyfriends in the past?
Yeah, no, that's gonna be a yikes for me, dog.
Yeah, see, exactly. So you have standards, right? And
I have
or
two standards.
but
I have literally a couple of standards.
but like what's happened is these guys who weren't very popular. I mean, most journalists weren't very popular in high school. Okay, they're not very popular people. They never really fit in. They weren't the cool kids, and they finally you know have sex a couple times because they have lower standards, and they feel like having sex is like something to be like very proud about. You know what I mean? So that like they're like it's almost like they're just like bullying incels. They're like, look, I'm a sex haver. I've had sex before. You haven't, loser. And like this is their opportunity to finally call someone a loser. Like they've been called a loser all their life. You know what I mean? Like this is the one thing that they have on these
Yeah,
people. You know what I mean? So I think that has a lot to do with it, but they don't realize that they're really pushing the button. Like,
yeah. It's like, I mean, that's really where I'm at with it. Like I see it because like I live it, and it's like, man, like you don't like you're literally fucking with people that unironically like more or less worship, or if not worship, respect Kaczynski. Uh,
yeah, yeah,
yeah.
and Elliot Rogers.
Elliot Rogers. Yeah, like yeah. There's a fucking Elliot Rogers day, and it's like, I mean, it's a bold strategy. It really is. I hope it works out for you, but it's and it's also the people that like feign like how much of fucking like how they're so demonized by the public and stuff. It's like, oh, why don't they just respect us? And it's like, I don't know. Like beyond all the fake news and everything, how about like the fact that like you're making fun of them for not being able to get a date? Like you fucking like it's like there was a fucking where was it? What magazine was it? It wasn't. I don't think it was Time. Some magazine, a larger one, was posted an article recently talking about how it was how self improvement is like a thing of narcissism.
Oh yeah, it was like the Atlantic or something like that, or
Yeah,
something
and
like
it's
that. Yeah.
it's like,
That fucking. I saw that shit and I was just like, oh my god, like this is. Like
the,
mid like here's the thing, you like in the eyes of these people you can't do anything right. There's
mm-mm.
nothing you can do right. Either like they basically want you to be a fucking fat schlub that votes for fucking Hillary Clinton, doesn't think for himself, respects women, respects minorities, gives like a tithe to fucking Planned Parenthood, um, and bangs fat girls. Like that's it. That's the only thing you're allowed to do anymore. You're not allowed to work out. You're not allowed to not have sex. You're not allowed to play video games. You're not allowed to enjoy anime. You're not allowed to do anything that's cool. You're not allowed to watch fucking Infowars. You're not allowed
Yeah,
to say
you know,
faggot.
you know, yeah. Liking anime in 2018 is worse and more oppressive than being black in pre 1950s America.
Oh, dude, yeah, yeah. Watching anime, playing online multiplayer video games. I mean, it's Working out too. Yeah, I mean they're trying to. That's the funny thing is they're trying to come for the gym cells now too. Like that, the
Mhm.
boy, please try that one.
Yeah,
Okay.
that's where I'm at. It's like, yeah, hmm, hmm. I don't know.
It's like, dude, I could deadlift two of you. Okay.
I can deadlift
Yeah.
a lot, and I have a lot of bullets.
um. Yeah, I don't know. It's not like they are just picking the fights with the absolute worst targets. Okay, but meanwhile, if you're a woman though, it's fucking free reign. You can do whatever the fuck you want. Like it doesn't matter.
Yeah, there's a tweet that I came across today that was like this girl got texted by a guy, and it's
Yep.
like, hey,
Yep.
it's Matt, and it's like you need to be more specific, and it's like Matt from Tinder. More, really, please be more specific. And it's like we had a one night stand. Please be more specific. And like I was just like at that point, like,
Yeah. Unbelievable.
and you click on her profile, and she's fucking got a BMI that looks like a fucking IQ digit, and I'm just like, yeah,
Oh.
oh man, this is gonna be so fucking bad when this ends in a headway, but I'm in for it. I'm locked in.
Yeah, like that tweet, like it's just like every now and again you see something like that, like about maybe about once a day, right? You just see something so awful that it just reaffirms, like, yep, we're in the decline. This is it.
Oh, we've been in it. We're fucking about to reach terminal velocity.